Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Boo.
Oh my God!
Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fan-fucking-tastic night tonight. Neo-genocide! Thank you so much for the 25 biddies on my titties. You are amazing! That's the first one of the night, so I have to take a shot for that. Cheers, babe. Shot. So, for all of you guys that are watching for the very first time, cheers. I was waiting for you to finish yours. Cheers. Ghost, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. You know you're my favorite, baby. Anyways, so, for all of you guys that are watching for the very first time, or are watching on YouTube, this is my half of the Safe Zone. The other half of the Safe Zone is my amazing stream partner, Ghost, GT27. Together, we help streamers grow. We're all about helping you guys better your streams and getting to know each other on a family level. Therefore, we do these interviews on a regular basis so that you guys get a chance to get to know the streamer very personally. We do these interviews in 3 parts. The first part is getting to know you as a streamer. The second part is getting to know you as a gamer. And the third part is getting to know you on a personal level. Please hold all of your questions to the end, and I promise I'll get to every single one of them. Without further ado, I would love to introduce you very much to the amazing WADStv. What's up, Wads? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, just pretty good? That's it?
Just pretty good.
No?
It's been a long day so far.
Yeah, how many hours have you already streamed today?
3.5.
And you're going for 24, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And I know that this counts towards that 24.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. He says, oh, yes. That's amazing. So, Wad, do you know how this works? I'm going to ask you a series of questions to start off that's going to be about you as a streamer. The second half is getting to know you as a gamer, which is going to be getting to know you from, like, your entire history of gaming. Also, it's a fun little game we like to play. Are you addicted to video games? And we're going to leave it up to the chat when it comes that time to determine whether or not you are or are not addicted to video games. So, we'll see how that goes. And at the end of the stream, all of you guys are more than welcome to ask whatever questions you'd like to. All you have to do is say @RochelleLD and then ask your question, and I will be more than happy to ask them to Wads. !Victim in the chat will give you all of his links on Twitch and Twitter so you guys can follow him, stalk him. Love that beautiful bald head of his. Finally got my first kill. Yes! Kenny, congratulations, darling. You're amazing. All right, so, Wads, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, man? Where are you from?
Originally from Alabama, but currently I live in Florida.
Florida.
Yeah,
And it's hot and sticky.
Hot. It has been hot.
Already.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm dreading this summer.
Like what part? I'm not like specifics, but like
North Central.
North Central. So you don't have to deal with a lot of alligators and shit in your backyard, do you?
No. Definitely not.
My mom grew up, lived in Florida for a couple years when she was a kid, and she told me stories about going outside and there being alligators in her backyard, and shit was freaking hilarious.
Oh, thank God I haven't had to deal with it.
They're like, we're having some alligator soup, and I'm gonna make some new boots, and hey, your wife probably wants a new purse. That's funny. All right. So, what made you start streaming?
Well, starting streaming was more of a spur of the moment thing. It was just something I decided to do when I first got my PS4.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I was little, maybe 8, 9, 10, I always wanted to do something in gaming, to be something in gaming. And streaming was just my first venture into trying to, what's the word? Present myself to the gaming community, I guess is how I would put it. Between that and YouTube, I've been spending a lot of time trying to do both over the past year.
Gotcha. You know, you don't hide that southern accent very well, do you?
I try not to. I can't help it.
Like, you could only hear it in a couple words, like my and time and...
Monster. My wife picks at me all the time whenever I say monster.
That's funny. Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that here. Unless you're talking about the monsters under your bed or the monsters in your brain. I mean...
I'm friends with all those.
I know, right? See, you get me. That's pretty funny. So how long have you been streaming then?
That's a trick answer because I created my first Twitch account probably 4 years ago, but I changed my name because at the time Twitch didn't allow for a name change.
Right.
And I changed it and I made that account about 3 years ago, 3.5. But at the same time, I also had to take a break not long after I started without a choice. So you could say I've been streaming for about 3 years, but steadily and with a schedule and all that, about a year, 1.5 years.
Gotcha. You mentioned you took a break. Can I ask what happened?
Personal life issues got in the way. Between losing 2 cars and a job and moving states, I had to reevaluate my priorities and make sure everything else was going the way it should before I came back to streaming.
Good for you. Good for you. Because as soon as I move, the first thing I'm doing is setting up internet and setting up my computer. Priorities, though, priorities.
Yeah. For a long time, I streamed just straight off my PS4, and I've only had my computer maybe 4 months.
And why don't you tell me about your
Since
setup?
about January. I have 2 monitors, 21 or 22-inch and 24-inch. I've just got a cheap little Logitech camera that does its purpose. I mean, it's not great quality, but it does what I need it to do. And I have a blue snowball ice for a microphone. My computer is pre-built. I couldn't get a custom built, but the specs on it are very, very close, minus the the processor brand and graphics card are just a step down from what I custom built one. But I have a NVIDIA GTX 1060 and I'm running 16 gigs of RAM and 4 gigahertz processing. So it's handled everything I've thrown at it without problem so far.
That's awesome. I mean, I wish I understood all of these, like, specs and stuff, but that's why we have a blanky box in my channel. But I asked that because everybody else understands this shit. I might not, but they do.
Right? I don't understand all of it, but I do know certain tiers of what you should get depending on what you want.
I mean, that makes sense. Shh, Ghost, just let it happen, all right? We were on PUBG all day, so we're both, like, really tired. Buzz! I got it. He's got good stuff. Thank you for verifying that, because I'm just like, huh? I mean, I have hashtag BleakyBox as my specs. And then if you hit exclamation point specs, that'll give you Ghost's interpretation of what my specs really are.
I've made my own little rig command for my channel for people that are curious. They can just hit that command and it's got everything I'm running down to my mouse and keyboard.
That's awesome. Awesome. Alright, so what kind of a schedule do you stream on?
During the week, my work schedule is a 10-hour day, and we've been working a lot of overtime. So during the week, Monday through Fridays, I normally stream or try to stream between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. But on the weekends, flip a coin and I might or might not be online.
But if they follow your Twitter, they can figure out when you go online, right?
Yes, because I normally do tweet it out before each stream.
That's good. Thanks for posting that, Ghost. I mean...
I can handle it. I use a lot of check for the cam, mouse, and keyboard too much. That's nice.
Some kind of CPU. I am Legend. What's up? Nutter Butter! Thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing! Oh, Lord. Nutter Butter was playing PUBG with us today. I don't think he likes it very much.
Oh, poor guy.
I think you should get it and play with us, too.
I'll definitely try to get it here soon. I'm definitely anxious for Destiny 2, but that's
Right? I mean, Ghost is very anxious for Destiny 2. He is salty. I second this. Yeah, he's very salty about the game. Very. Like, he quit after, like, 2 rounds. He's like, done! Nutter Butter, thank you for the 3 hosts, dude. You're fucking amazing. I lost what I was gonna say. Oh Lord.
It's the bald head. I can't.
It's so shiny. Stupid bot, right? Nutter Butter. Yeah. He didn't really care for it very much. I mean, oh yeah, Ghost can't. Thanks, Ghost.
Yeah, I know Ghost can.
Yeah, he says he can't wait for Destiny 2, and of course I'm like, oh God, like why, why? And he's like, oh, you're gonna play it too.
I was watching the reveal stream after the fact on YouTube Thursday night, and my wife can confirm this, but I was fanboying the whole time. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, they did that. Oh, I was like, oh my God. I can't believe I did that.
He is too. He's straight up. He's like, you're going to play it too. And I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, yeah, you are. He's like, if you ever want to play a game with me, you're going to play Destiny. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
The first Destiny definitely has its issues, but the second one you should give it a try. Because the way they say it, it's supposed to be a welcome place for brand new players as well in the universe.
Secret doors open wide.
Ghost. I know. It's been closed for 3 years and it finally opened when the tower falls.
No, Xbox, because if he wants me to play with him, it's going to be on Xbox because that's all I have. Sorry, Bass.
I'll be playing it on PC.
Aww. What is Destiny? Legends. Destiny is... You explain it.
Space magic. And guns.
Space.
Puts it in a bubble.
Space magic and guns. Okay.
Destiny. It's from the makers of Halo, but produced by Call of Duty. It is a first-person shooter, but it has some RPG elements to it because you can level your character and you go on a quest to get gear and all this other stuff that's similar to an MMO. Like, you got your kill quest, you got your go fetch this, you got your go talk to this person, but it's a shooter, and it's the first couple of years I played it, the first 2 years of Destiny was great, But once year 3 happened, it went downhill very fast. And I don't play it anymore. I had to call it quits after I finished the last book for achievements.
I mean, I understand. On PC, Vas.
Save zone.
Ed, thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to. Oh God, it's WoW with guns.
Yeah, it could be said.
I don't like WoW.
Never really played it except for a private server.
Hola.
And I didn't like it.
I mean, I had somebody try to get me to play it, and they tried for years and years and years and years. Or not years, but months and months and months. And I finally, it had like a free 15-day trial code on it. And I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll download it and I'll try it. I tried it, I uninstalled it. I'll never go back to it. It's horrible. Yeah. I'll jump on the bandwagon for PC, but not sure.
Yeah. Well, Ghost and Vaz, if you guys played on PC, you know where to find me.
That's funny. I mean, I prefer gaming on PC. What about you? You have a PC and Xbox, right?
I have a PlayStation and PC,
Okay.
and I've only had my PC that I've gamed on for, like I said, since about the beginning of the year, and I definitely do prefer it. I mean, yeah, the console is easier because you have your controller and all your stuff is right there, but you can do so much more on PC, and it's, at least from a shooter perspective, because that's what I've been playing a lot of lately, you really see how well your aim is, how accurate you are. It's been a lot of fun playing on PC.
What about graphics-wise? The difference between
there's no comparison.
PlayStation and PC?
If you have specs that can run it, there is no comparison between PC and PS4. PC is definitely better.
That's awesome. How long have you been a PlayStation gamer?
Oof. Way back on PlayStation 1. The original PlayStation was when I started playing on PlayStations. Not gaming, but just PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I mean, Ghost laughs at me because, like, I've never had an Xbox, and I never used an Xbox controller until I had this PC built. And I'm not used to the controls for it at first, you know, and now I'm like, I pick up the PlayStation remote and I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Yes, I felt that whenever I got rid of I think it was my PlayStation 2 and got a 360, and that control was so big in my hands. It was like, what is this piece of crap? I can't use this. And then eventually I got it, but then I went back to the PlayStation and it was the whole same, like, what is this, like, all over again.
It doesn't feel right. Like your hands don't like do this naturally. Like it doesn't feel right at all. But I'm the same way. I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I don't have a 4 yet, but only reason why I'd get a 4 now is for like the exclusive horror games.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll keep mine around for, is just the exclusive stuff.
Right. That's absolutely right. So, Wads, what makes your stream different than anybody else's?
I knew this question was coming, and I played around with it in my head a little bit. And the best answer I can give for this is absolutely nothing. I'm just your normal gamer who is just playing what I like. And if you decide to come in and chit-chat or make fun of how bad I'm doing, hey, cool. Thanks for stopping by. But I'm not, gonna twerk on a chair for $5 or something like that. I'm just...
Whoa. Hey.
I've heard of that. I've been told of people that have done that.
I mean, I've had that happen in interviews before.
I heard about that too, I think.
Yeah, you have, I'm sure.
But I'm no different from at least with the Destiny community, that's the people I know because that's who I've watched for like 3 years. I'm no different than the big names like King Athalion and Professor Broman, although I've been told I could be Professor Broman's twin.
I have.
But I'm no different from them. I'm just a guy enjoying video games, playing it live on the internet.
I mean, what could get better, right?
Yeah,
I love that response. Yeah. Yeah. You are like one of the calmest people.
I've been told that I'm abnormally calm most times.
Most times. Well, I can't wait to get to the end of the question so I can get into the rage question because that most times, and now you're blushing. So there's something there.
Most of my rage has happened off camera and not what to do with gaming.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that too. That'll be fun. I like talking about rage. Wads, what has your biggest hurdle been since you started streaming?
My biggest hurdle has actually been coming back to streaming. Coming back from a break where I had, 10, 12 viewers a night, nearly 350, I think, is what I took my break at, followers, and then coming back to absolutely nothing except the follower number. It has been really hard because I've had to basically rebuild my stream from the ground up and rebuild my community and find new connections and new friends. That's been the hardest part, definitely.
I mean, how have you gone about doing that?
At first, I just streamed and played, and I didn't pay attention to the rest of it. I didn't try to go out and seek a community and everything. But then I started doing a little bit of research on like how to grow your stream, how to quote unquote be a better streamer. And the biggest tip that everyone gave, no matter what the rest of it was about, was networking, finding communities and working with other streamers. So that's what I started on doing. And eventually I stumbled across you guys and then 8-Bit Dojo, and here lately, now that I have a stream team, I've been working a lot with a lot of Erox GG and Team MZ members, because there are a few people from Team MZ and Erox GG. They just don't have it as their stream team. It's just another community. And, now we're here, having an interview.
I mean, how long did it take you to get your interview?
Let's see. What is the... how long is it? The follow-up?
Exclamation point Voyeur. Voyeur.
You are. So I started following on April 29th.
Almost. Look, you've been following me for over a year.
Yeah, and I actually didn't start trying to get an interview for quite a few months. I'd say I've been working towards this interview for up until I asked for it 2 months ago. The math on that I can't do in my head at the moment. I'd say I probably started looking for an interview about 6 months in, once I figured out that it was a great community to actually be part of.
That's pretty funny. What's up? Jay Stacks, how are you doing? Holy shit. Jay Stacks. Fucking 2 years.
To the day.
To the day.
To the day.
Jay, how the fuck have you been, dude? I haven't seen you on in so long. Holy shit, dude. That Jay's a fucking legend. I used to watch his stream every fucking day. Like, I think he followed me before I even started streaming. Well, I know he did because I wasn't streaming back then. That's amazing. All right, so this is always just taking a break from gaming and such. No worries, man. No worries. I'm glad to see you. I'm absolutely happy to see you. As you can see, I've retooled quite a bit, and I've partnered up with an amazing streamer named GhostGT27. So, Justin, please make sure that you follow him too. He's amazing. How do you personally follow troll or handle trolls?
The few that I have had, funny story, I actually haven't had a whole lot of trolls except after I put the Safe Zone community on my Twitch. Not that that's anything against Safe Zone, but apparently there's a lot of people that are out to get the Safe Zone for some reason. I don't know why, but I handle them when my mod isn't, because I only have one at the moment. When my mod isn't in the stream, I feed them a little bit just to have a little fun, and it can get funny, but most of the times, as long as they're not being too toxic or too degrading, too offensive, as long as they're not taking it too far, I'll let the trolls be trolls. But if it does cross that line, immediate ban. And that's the only way to do it.
What is your line?
My line?
Like, where do you draw the line on this is too much, this is too far? And pour a shot while you're telling me this.
That's a hard one because it sort of depends on how I'm feeling that day and the subject. If it's been a really bad day, that line is very, very close to where you start. But if it's been a good day, I'll let a lot of stuff slide. If it's still within reason and not being too cancerous, I guess is the only word to put it.
Right, cheers.
Cheers. But it depends on the subject. Because there's a lot of stuff that I'm sensitive about that other people would probably let slide.
Like what?
But the big thing for me is mental disorders. Or defects, however you want to word it, depending on what the actual thing is. Because I have a cousin, I think I've told you this before, the tattoo. I don't know if it's in camera because I'm a little behind. But I have a tattoo for my cousin who has polymicrogyria. And the last 24-hour stream I did was to raise a little bit of money for PMG Awareness, which is an organization that helps families with children with that particular disorder. So I take a lot of talk about mental disorders to heart because I have experience dealing with a certain disorder, and because a lot of people throw around the term autistic and retarded and stuff like that to be hurtful or offensive when I just don't like it. I can't handle it.
Yeah, I understand. I think the R word is one of the words that's banned in my bot. That I don't allow that. I don't allow that whatsoever. It's a horrible word.
Yeah, and my mod that I was talking about earlier, he actually deals with
Can you spell out the disease for VAS, please? Sorry, and then continue. Sorry.
My mod, Univarseman, who's helped me a lot with most of just commands because he enjoys doing it, but his job is to deal with people with mental disorders, and he cannot stand the word retarded. And with good reason, because a lot of people just throw it around.
Yeah, I hate that word. I hate it very much. It's a horrible, horrible word.
Yeah.
Do you remember your very, very first interaction with trolls?
Vaguely, because it was when I first started streaming. Like I said, I started really trying to get into streaming when I got my PS4. And one of the first games my wife bought me when she got it was Destiny, because I'd heard it talked about a lot. I hadn't seen anything about it, but I knew it sounded fun. Even though at the time, wasn't a big fan of shooters, because I was always an RPG fan. But I was told that it's a shooter, it's an RPG. Well, I started streaming Destiny, and I had a few people trickle in that were being trolly and like, you should quit, this isn't for you, you suck. The cancerous kind. And the bits I remember, I fed them for a little bit like I normally do, and then just banned them because I don't need something like that in my channel.
How do you feed the trolls? Like, you keep saying that I fed them. Like, how do you
Well-
feed the trolls? You, like, throw kibbles and bits out in your chat for them? Like,
Well, I mean, you get someone coming and saying you suck. Well, it's like, yeah, I suck, but I'm better than you. Or, no, I'm the best player around. Depending on the subject, you just gotta keep them talking, make them. Lost my train of thought.
I think we should do a shot every time either of us get confused today. So pour another shot.
God. I might have needed another bottle.
Oh, damn.
I do that a lot. But, they come in and they talk about a certain subject. Keep going with it. Go with what they say or go with the opposite just to make them keep talking and keep feeding your chat with numbers.
All right, cheers. I just tried to put my cork in my shot glass.
Oh, Lord. The night is still young.
I know, right? Bad idea of one moment.
Well, that's true, too, Vass. Just make them think you're getting to you because a lot of them feed off of that, too.
Oh, yeah, they do. They really do. Spiteful! What's up, what's up? How are you? Spiteful is a Halo streamer, and he's going to have an interview here coming up next month, or in July.
I haven't played Halo since the last time I played Forge with you guys.
Yeah, I know, right? Get on it. Get on it. Oh, Lord. All right, so why don't you tell us what kind of games that you generally stream?
Here lately, I've been streaming everything from. I've been on a Final Fantasy kick for a little bit, so I've streamed Final Fantasy 7 and 8. I've streamed Skyrim, and a little bit of Paladins, Heroes of the Storm, a bit of everything. The only thing I haven't done yet is play Araya, and I'm thinking about doing that later.
Ooh, yes, you should.
I like that. Ooh!
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you
I've
should.
been trying to find some good horror games to play because that's what I've been trying to do with my YouTube. Because it's different from what I normally play, but it's something I still enjoy. And I haven't tried streaming a horror game yet, so that's something I want to try because I do enjoy a good scare.
Yeah, did you watch my playthrough with it?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to stay away from any videos of it so that I'm surprised. She loves that game so much.
I do. He's not being sarcastic. I do. It's one of my favorite horror games that I've played so far. Like, it's definitely in my top 5. He's like literally like, yes, right, Spiteful. I'm a horror streamer. I love the horror games, but so I'm like, I really want to play this game, Ghost, and they have, before I buy the game, I'm gonna try it. You want to watch it with me? Hold on, I can't hear anything. Jake, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Modified Gremlin, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to my Have to Save Zone. Make sure that you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost, GT27. He's the other Have to Save Zone. Without him, this would not be possible. And because I tried to put my cork in my shot glass, they think that I need to do another shot. So I don't know if you're taking one with me on this one or not, but I apparently had to. And then we got to stop for a minute because that's a lot of fucking shots right off the rip.
Yeah, I gotta pace myself a little bit.
I mean, I've been known to get streamers so fucking inebriated that they can't make it to the fucking after party.
I shouldn't have any problem with that.
Right. All right. So with Arya, because I like that better than Araya. With Arya, like, it had a demo, and I'm like, Ghost, watch me play this demo. So he, like, gets on Steam, and he's watching firsthand on Steam. So it's only, like, 2 seconds behind me. Literally, a few seconds in, I'm like, oh, fuck! And he's like, oh, shit! Fuck this game! I'm not watching this shit! No! So, as I'm streaming it, I had him watching Steam. And it literally, like, clip after clip after clip after clip of jump scares. It was amazing.
I'll definitely be giving it a shot sometime today.
You should. You definitely should. All right, cheers. He's like, I need to drink this water first. No.
Pacing.
Oh, that one went down a little bit harder than the last one.
It shouldn't go down harder. It should go down easier. What is this, like 5, 6?
I don't know.
Already?
I mean, I don't know if you could see, it's like it's like maybe a third of the bottle already.
Damn.
Makes me worry for my interview. Spiteful. I'll take good care of you, I promise. Just don't ever challenge me to a drink off because you'll lose. Just saying. Yeah, and you don't have to drink if you don't want to, like Kitty said. For real.
No, I know.
I mean, it just makes it more fun. Alright, so all-time favorite game, hands down, what is it?
All-time favorite. First playthrough favorite would have probably been... God, that's a lot of fucking games to go through. Probably Final Fantasy VIII, because I had a lot of fun playing it the first time as an all-time favorite, but a close runner-up would actually be Destiny. Because I've met a lot of people, and both on just PlayStation friends and in the forum as streamers from Destiny, and Destiny means a lot to me because it's my starting point from where I came from as a streamer and started as a streamer.
And I know that like you're super excited for 2 to come out. Are you gonna go back to being a Destiny streamer when 2 comes out? Are you gonna try to throw some other stuff in there?
If I have as much fun with Destiny 2 as I did originally with Destiny, it will probably be the biggest part of my channel, but it won't be the only thing I stream. Because I can't, I say I can't, but there are very, very few games where I can play only that game for days and days and hours at a time. Then again, I spent almost 2 years exclusively playing Destiny and a good 10 months straight on Skyrim.
I'm not allowed to play Skyrim. Spiteful wants to know how you make your beard so pretty.
Very good shampoo, conditioner, and beard cream.
Beard cream?
And dye. Because camera doesn't really show it much, but it's black. Well, really, really dark brown. Basically black and red.
I can see it. I can see it. It's like red on the edges. Like, I could see the dark red on the edges of it. Holy fuck, Jake!
At one point, it was all blue and all purple. I think it was purple.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You have to ask Ghost why I'm not allowed to play Skyrim Legends.
Okay, so Ghost, why can't she play Skyrim?
Oh god, if you're gonna ask.
I do want to know because I was almost banned from Skyrim because my wife hated watching me play it because I was all the time spending like 10 minutes from just running from one point to another, just solid running.
Okay, so you know how you start the game out and you've got to go here and then you got to go over here and then you got to go over here and you got to go over here and there's always a couple little critters and stuff that are in the way.
Oh god, and player changes. You change that character like 12 times.
Well, the little foxes that don't attack you are so fucking cute.
Oh god, I see where this might be going.
That I chase them around for hours trying to catch them.
Oh, good lord.
I just want to pet you. Come here and let me pet you. Let me love you. And then I get done and I'm like, where was I supposed to go again?
I've actually been playing that a little bit lately too. Now that it's come back on a PC with mod support, and I have never played it with mods. That's been fun.
Yeah.
Just not giving a damn about the story. Just load it with mods. Don't care what happens, and dick around. That's actually been fun.
And that's another reason why I'm not allowed to play it anymore. So the first time that I went to stream it, there were some people that I trusted that, you know, were even mods of mine that were like, hey, hit this button and then type this in. And I ended up
console commands.
flying into a wall, and I was stuck flying in a wall for like half an hour.
Oh, man.
Not to mention the fact that the Skyrim community is so toxic. Like,
Really?
oh yes, and toxic on a different level though, Wads. Like,
I've never delved into the community because I always just played it. I never knew there was a community until recently.
yeah, no, they like though you start streaming Skyrim and all of a sudden 15, 20 people come into your stream and they're like, you need to do this way, and I'm like, this is my game, I don't want to do this. And I'd get pissed off at them because they'd get mad at me for not doing what they want me to do. And I'm like, it's my game. I want to play it my way. So I'm not allowed to play it anymore.
Macho Man Randy Savage Dragons? The fuck are you talking about?
Wow, spiteful. Ugh.
Never seen that.
What's up, LC? How are you? Yeah, no, I've just found that a lot of people come in and they're very demanding of, you need to join this guild and you need to do this and you need to do this, and I'm like, I don't want to do that yet.
Right? This is my playthrough. You save your stuff for yours. Go away.
Right. I mean, I have a command that was just for Skyrim for the longest time. Shot, everybody! Spiteful. We'll do that in your interview, honey. You watch. But yeah, I'm not allowed. Ghost won't let me play it anymore. I actually haven't had it installed for a long time because he told me I wasn't allowed anymore.
I can see where he's coming from, though. Go Ghost.
Go Ghost. That's funny. Alright, do you remember the very first game that you ever played?
I remember the first game I played, but I also remember watching videos of my mom, or that my mom took, of me playing my first game. So which answer do you want?
The one that you remember.
The one I remember is actually a toss-up because it was about around the same time. My earliest memories of gaming was both, actually three, Zelda, The Ocarina of Time, Super Smash Bros., both on Nintendo 64 for those that are too young to know what that is, and Final Fantasy VII on PS1.
7 was such a great game.
Oh, it was, and I'm so anxious for the remake that they're supposed to be making.
They've been talking about it for what, a year and a half now?
I've been actually keeping an eye on it, on all the rumors, for about 4 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and supposedly the first chapter, because the last I heard they're doing it in chapters, like each disc is supposed to be a chapter. The first chapter is supposed to be, last I heard, late this year. But I haven't heard anything since then, so I don't know.
That's such a... Would you ever stream the Final Fantasy games?
Hell yes.
Would you?
Hell yes. I actually have. The past couple of weeks I've been switching up between Skyrim, Ghost in the Shell First Assault, which is a shooter on either Steam or Nexon, whoever you download it through first. It's actually really good. And Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
I love the name of that game.
Which one?
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh.
I love the name of that game.
Have you ever seen the original movies or the new movie that came out with Scarlett Johansson?
I have not seen any of the movies. I didn't even know it was a movie. I saw it on Steam a while back, and I was going to get it and play it just because of the name. And I looked at it and I was like, this looks like such a pretty game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of shooters, it's not bad.
I'm not a fan of shooters, though.
It's not bad, but there are a lot of issues with it. Like most shooters, this thing is too overpowered, or this thing isn't strong enough. Typical stuff for a shooter.
Right. I mean, are you having an earthquake?
Oh, I kicked my desk.
Whoops. That's funny. I didn't even know it was a movie until one of the times I was out at Ghost's house, and all of a sudden we started getting everybody hitting us up on Discord saying, you guys need to go see Ghost of the Shell, Ghost of the Shell, Ghost of the Shell. I'm like, what? It's a game. Like, why?
Nice, Vaz. And yes, Doctor, the anime was much better, much more in depth. For the original story, watch the anime. For just a good, decent movie, watch the movie.
That's pretty funny. All right, so what are your goals with streaming?
My goals for streaming are actually fairly generic. I just want to have fun doing what I do, and if I can spread my enjoyment or help someone else by doing what I like, I'm down for it. You know, I'm not asking for money. I'm not doing this for the money or anything like that. If it happens to get there, hey, great, cool. I'll enjoy the hell out of it. But just as a goal, as a streamer, I just want to play games and have fun.
I mean, those are great goals. They'll help you get to where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're just playing games that you like, then you're going to have fun.
Yeah, and I actually had a discussion about something similar to this subject with another streamer friend of mine earlier, that if you're playing a game for the viewers, you're not going to have fun. And if you switch to what you want to have fun with, you're going to lose those viewers because it's something different. If you're playing to have fun, you're going to have viewers no matter what you do.
Exactly. And that's what we try to tell all of you guys all the time. People get arrested for spreading their enjoyment. That needs to be quoted.
Only when they get paid to.
Only when they get paid to. Yeah, that's totally getting quoted right now. I'm going to do it. Here. Quote ad. WADStv. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you got your first quote of the night.
Sweet.
That's pretty funny. Alright. So, let's see. What would you, like, hypothetically, what would you do if someone approached you and said, hey, I want to partner you? What's up, Amy?
Partner me for what?
On Twitch. Like, I want to make you a partner on Twitch. What would you do? Like, would you change anything about your stream, or would you stay the way that you are? Like, what would you do?
No, I mean, if they want to partner me, it would have to be for me, for what I do. I'm not going to change what I do just to get partnered. That's not worth it. It's not my integrity. It's for sale.
No, I meant like after you get partnered. Because like I know a lot of people are like, oh, if I get partnered, I'm going to change this and I'm going to change this. And like, and I've seen quite a few people that have gone from being a streamer to a partnered streamer. And they've been like, okay, well, now that I'm partnered, you're not allowed to do this. And
no, I mean, when I get partnered, I'm not going to change anything because I'm still going to be the same person, the same streamer, the same gamer. It's just going to be on a different level for Twitch. there's no point getting big headed about it or trying to put all these different changes in if it's gonna change the actual stream. I mean, yeah, there might be some things that I have to change depending on what Twitch's TOS is, but other than that, no, I'm still gonna be the same one, same guy.
It's awesome. I like to hear that because a lot of people that have become partnered kind of forgot where they came from, and
Everyone starts out at the bottom. I mean,
exactly.
if you forget that,
I mean, unless you're like some big YouTuber. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
That
that's
automatically gets partnership because there's some big YouTuber. I'm just fucking with you. You know I love you. What do you do besides game?
I game and I work. That's basically it.
What do you?
There isn't a whole lot else. Not yet. Not at the moment.
What do you do for a job?
I build fire trucks. It's actually what gave me that scar.
That's awesome. Annoying no wife modified gremlin. What's up?
I also do that on a daily basis.
So you annoy the wife on a
Yes.
daily basis?
Sometimes intentionally, most of the time unintentionally.
I mean, it happens. Yeah, and spiteful. I don't know who that could be. Because Spiteful was a huge YouTuber and just kind of got partnered on. You'll learn all about that in July for his interview. Oh, Lord. All right, so what are you the very most passionate about?
Helping people, because I've always been the nice guy. I've been told many, many times I'm too nice, but I can't. If someone needs something, I will do what I can to help them. And whether that comes from gaming or something I can do for them literally in real life, I will try to help them if it can be done. And that's probably something that'll never change.
See, I'm the same way. I've always been about helping people ever since I was little. So I completely understand. You know, this next question is one of my very favorite questions. The answers vary from streamer to streamer on such a huge level. But this next question has to pertain to something that's happened to you on a personal level that you have experienced yourself. So if you've been in your stream or someone else's stream at the time that this happens, I want to know what your most outrageous Twitch experience ever has been.
Ugh.
You knew this one was coming too.
Yeah, and I already know the answer because I don't know if it was visible on stream, but I posted it in the Discord. The very first time, there's actually two. And you were talking about one before we started about the bacon song. That was a hilarious day.
We'll get to that one in a minute.
But the most vibrant memory that I can pull up from streaming was the very first time you and Ghost rated me that I was literally shaking. I could not stop myself from shaking. I was nervous and excited and all these different things all balled into one. And Ed killed my stream.
How did she kill your stream?
I think she followed me and she was the latest follower and then OBS crashed as soon as she did it. But that was probably my
GG Ed.
most vibrant memory from streaming was the very first time you and Ghost rated me.
That's amazing. And like I said, we'll talk about the actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and watch that VOD real quick because I really want to talk about this. This is amazing. All right, guys, so I'm going through, just to kind of lead into this a little bit. I'm going through his clips, and I'm like watching this clip, and I probably watched this clip like 4 or 5 times. And I was like, this is so freaking amazing. He's playing Destiny. And why don't you tell us, like, what the day was like before you got to where that clip was taken?
That was probably about halfway through a 24-hour stream, and it was a long day. And I mentioned him earlier, Univarsman, my only mod at the moment, other than my 2 clan admins for Destiny. He come into my stream, and we're part of. It's not. Well, actually, I think he is part of ERXGG now, but at the time, I think we were just working together through the 8-Bit Dojo, through a little side team that they put together. And he come in, and he was just out of nowhere and started making commands, and it was like, hey, can I do this? Hey, can I do that? So I gave him mod, and he done all this stuff. And he requested a song called Bacon Pancakes. It's hilarious.
You sing it for us.
No.
Oh, come on.
I don't sing. Unless I'm really, really drunk.
Take another shot. It's time.
It won't be enough.
It's fine.
But I'll take it anyway.
I know, because you already had it poured. Oh,
that was not all of it. But the dance I had on my character was perfect. You know, we were just pointing and dancing and pointing and dancing. And then, as you'll see in the clip, someone comes around the corner. I kill them and go back dancing because it was just the thing I thought would be appropriate for the moment. And that was probably the best part of that day because Uni got a kick out of it and the people that were there got a kick out of it. And that was actually the first time that I worked with someone that was in the side team for Dojo other than who I was partnered with at the time. And that's the day that I got invited to join Erox. Just out of nowhere. I mean, one of the guys from Erox was in the side team for Dojo, but he comes in and he's like, "Hey, you wanna join? Here's our site. Come check us out." And that was also the day I was doing a fundraiser for PMG awareness, and that was a really good day. I can't lie about that. Even though I had to take a little break, it wasn't officially 24 hours because I hit a dead point both in the stream and in my head because I was so tired. I took a break for a couple hours and come back, and we went right back at it. It was a good day.
That's amazing. Bitch Kitty, thank you so much for that follow. Well, don't choke to death. Make sure that you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other half of the Save Zone. Without him, this would not be possible. All right, guys, so we're going to go watch this video. Now, I want to let you guys know, this clip is hilarious, all right? Because it's like Wads is just so nonchalant. He's just sitting there and he's like dancing. And then all of a sudden this dude comes around the corner and he blasts him and he's just like, yep, like nothing just happened. Like it was freaking hilarious. Like, I mean, it was.
Sure, you're watching. You could just be sitting here.
I mean, yeah, you could come join us, wifey. All right, here we go, guys. Let's watch this. This is funny as hell. Hold on.
I get a kick out of it every time I see it.
Look at it, like, oh, murdered! Let's go back to dancing some more. Oh yeah, here we go. Dance some more. Like, I am sorry, but that is just hilarious. Because you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna dance. And then, boom! Let's go back to dancing some more. You're like, yeah, fuck this world, I got this. And I'm drinking Patron, just to answer your question. Patron, and not on ice because I don't need ice. Just like I don't need chasers, and I don't need training wheels. Alright.
But training wheels are fun every once in a while.
I mean, only if you're doing body shots.
Never done one, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I've never done one, but I've had them done off me all the time. Alright, so tell us about your rage.
When it comes to gaming, I don't rage a whole lot.
No, he murders people and then dances about it.
But the few times I have raged while gaming, it has actually been off stream, except maybe once or twice. Because when I start feeling the tilt, the rage coming on, I try to draw an end or switch games or just do something different so I don't get to that point. I know a lot of people find it enjoyable to watch, but it's not enjoyable for me to be in that mindset and that attitude and play. But off stream, off gaming, it has gotten kind of bad at times, and especially at work, because I have to deal with, I'm sorry if this offends anyone in the chat, but I have to deal with dumbass engineers who can't do shit. I have to fix their job, and I don't get paid, and I don't have an engineering degree to do that, but yet I still have to do it. And that is the worst part about what I do as a job. So raging I don't do on cam, on stream very often. I try to stay away from it because I don't, like I said, I don't like that attitude. I don't like being in that attitude. I don't like being grumpy. So, but when it does get bad, it gets really bad.
What?
I'll throw stuff, I'll break stuff.
What kind of stuff have you broken?
I've put holes in walls, dents in lockers. Can't say I've actually broken any machinery, although I've come close. Mostly just little stuff that won't actually be detrimental to the environment around me, except maybe the hole on the wall before.
What about your freaking hands?
I haven't broke them, but I definitely needed ice the days I punched lockers.
Well, yeah, you freaking punch metal or steel, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel better to inflict self-harm to your hands for being pissed off?
Self-harm, no, but it is a stress relief when you just vent, but the after effects, the pain and the ice you have to carry on your hand all day is not fun.
You gotta get a stud detector before you punch the walls. Right, Bass?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, I could see that being true. I mean, have you ever thought about like a punching bag or a speed bag?
I have thought about it, but I've never actually went out and got one yet.
Quick! Someone get him a speed bag! Holy shit. I mean, it doesn't hurt nearly as bad.
You never know.
Have you ever broken anything gaming?
Intentionally, no, but I do think I've broke a couple of controllers by dropping them too often, and maybe a game by scratching it up too much. But other than that, no, not really. I try to take really good care of my gaming stuff because it's what I do. I can't afford to break any of it. Even if I have a backup, it's not what I use on a daily basis, so then I have to take time to readjust myself to that specific piece of equipment, even if it's just a monitor.
I mean, I like to hear that you're not breaking stuff that you have to pay for intentionally. 'Cause we have a lot of people in here that do. I don't understand it. It's crazy.
I've definitely thought about it a lot, and I'll get to the point where I get so mad about how I died or a specific thing that happened that I grip my controller really hard. And then I was like, oh wait, I had to pay a lot of money for that, and I let go.
I mean, I wouldn't want to break that. I don't think I'd have enough strength to do it anyways, but holy shit.
I've never broke one doing that, but I have heard it creak, and that's bad enough.
I mean, I wish that I had my daughter's PlayStation controller in here. Because, like, the PlayStation controller has, like, a line that goes down here, kind of like this does. And, like, part of this is, like, lifted off of it and, like, all crinkled up from where she's been like, no! Like, my kid,
I've done that a lot.
she rages, like, oh, Lord. She rages hard. It's funny.
I take that back, actually, thinking about it. I think I may have broken a controller before by doing that. Just
Slamming it down.
just hitting it on one side. I think I might have done that before, but it was probably the only time I've ever broke a piece of equipment, for lack of a better word.
Fast. I play with my pillow in front of me to throw my controller on. That's a great idea.
Smart man.
You burnt your hand, Amy. Are you going to be another bubble wrap girl in here?
Safe zone.
Avenged! Thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing. You need to make a rage-proof controller. Sounds like a award-winning idea, but then they wouldn't have as much money revenue coming in because people aren't breaking them as often.
Yeah.
So it won't ever
Look at
happen.
Scuff.
Yeah.
Look at Scuff, how expensive they are. Can you imagine how many people break those and then just go out and buy a new one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. I mean, for real. All right, Wads, what is your greatest gaming achievement?
My greatest gaming achievement. I really can't point a finger to anything in particular other than, again, we go back to Destiny and actually finding a new genre to play, because it has opened up a lot more stuff that I'm willing to just try even if I don't like it. It's not necessarily an achievement, but it is something I would say I achieved myself by trying something new, and it's opened up an outlet for a lot more games to play, just because I wouldn't play them because, oh, it's a shooter, I don't play shooters, or oh, it's a MOBA, I don't play MOBAs. Don't have a particular achievement because I don't trophy hunt. I just play for the fun, and what I achieve. But Destiny has definitely opened a lot of doors, both streaming and gaming, because it's a genre I never really thought I would enjoy playing, if that makes sense.
It does. Because...
Look like a monk?
Oh, it looks like a monk. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a robe on. Look, he's showing off his arms and everything. Like,
it's just hot in here, and I can't take off my clothes.
Getting hot in here. That's funny. Yeah, no, I completely understand, because, like, there's a few games that I play that I'm like, I'll never get into that. And then I might be an addict to those games, so I mean, I understand completely. All right, so this next question's kind of fun. Let's say that a developer came up to you and said, I want to make a game and I want it to be based on what your dream game would be. Like, tell me what aspects you would throw into a game to make it your, avenged, your dream game.
The aspects of the dream game for me would definitely have to be the community that a MMO brings, from having to actually work with people to achieve a goal, but also let's see. Damn. I didn't realize these questions would be so tough, even though I've seen them 1,000 times.
What's even funnier is you've thought about them.
Yeah. God. Probably the community an MMO brings, from actually having to be a community and work together for a common goal, whether it's a dungeon or a raid or whatever. And the action of a shooter that brings, because I've really enjoyed that. The intense moments that, this PvP match brings, where it's a really close game, but you've managed to pull it out at the last second. And the customizability, or what's the other word? Functionality that an RPG brings, because those are the games that I get really drawn into, from really being able to dive down into, I want my character to specialize in this and be really strong in this, but still be able to do this over here okay, and really call that character mine, because it is what I built.
Makes sense. Would you have it open world or?
Definitely. I love exploring, finding not necessarily the glitch spots that everyone finds outside of the map, but diving into the dungeons of Skyrim or different worlds like in Destiny. I love the exploration.
I mean, I do too. They're amazing. I think that the Easter egg hunt is so much fun in those kind of games.
Definitely, because they're always hidden. Some of them are out in the open, but some of them are so convoluted to get to. It's like, why would they even put that there? Who would think to look there?
That's funny. Yeah. How many Easter eggs have you found in like various games?
I've found a few, but a lot of them I didn't actually realize were Easter eggs until after the fact, from just random videos on YouTube about, Easter eggs or stuff you found in gaming that you didn't know was this. I've found a few, but not a lot, because I don't go on the hunt for them, but I do explore enough to find some.
Gotcha. What's your favorite game to find them in?
Game to find them in.
Or to look for them? I'm guessing like Skyrim, because does Destiny have anything like that? Or
It has some, but a lot of it is just stuff you wouldn't realize is an Easter egg unless you know Bungie, not Halo, but Bungie. Like their fascination with the number 7, because apparently there are 7 gold coins sitting around the tower that people have found. But my favorite game to find them in is probably Final Fantasy, because I spent a lot of time playing that series, and there are Easter eggs, if you want to call them that link each world to another one in the Final Fantasy series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are. And a lot of people always say, oh, none of them are connected. And I'm like, well, They really are. I mean, in a way, and a lot of the characters carry over, and like descendants of characters carry over, and
Even if they aren't all connected, I think a majority of them are.
right. That's why a lot of people are like, what is the online one, or 14 or 15 or something like that?
Team.
Yeah, a lot of people have been trying to get me to play that one, but I got 13. And I don't know if you played that one or not, but I tried WADS. Oh my god, I tried so hard. And I was like, this is not Final Fantasy. I'm like, this is not what I grew up with. This is not freaking Final Fantasy. The fuck is this shit?
I tried 13 but never beat it. I did play 13 too, and I did play 12. And both of those I finished to completion, but 13 is probably the only one I've never beat.
It's the worst. Out of all of them, it's the worst. I think 10 and 10-2 are my favorites. Out of all of them. That just sets standards a little bit higher. Alright,
Yeah.
so this next question is going to be for when Ghost and I make a Safe Zone YouTube channel. Your answer is going to be used in a compilation video explaining the Safe Zone. So on that note, what does the Safe Zone mean to you personally?
The safe zone, even though I'm not very active in it as much anymore, whether it's due to work or my stream schedule or whatever the case may be, the safe zone is a safe place for communities, whether it's you as a solo streamer or a community of streamers or even just a viewer, to come together and meet other streamers, find streams that you enjoy watching, even if it's not something you normally would watch, because I've found a few people in the safe zone that I don't watch on a regular basis anymore because of my schedule. But the safe zone is a place where everyone matters, where everyone means something as a streamer or as a viewer, as a community or as a person. And whether you're there to get help to grow your stream or just to meet people or participate, the safe zone is a safe zone, no matter what your goal is. And there's not a lot of places out there like that anymore, especially not for a streamer.
Thank you. That's an amazing answer. I love it. That's a great answer. What do you think, Ghost? It's a keeper? I think that's a great one. Alright, so Wads, what kind of advice do you have for everybody that's watching here and on YouTube?
Advice? I might be the worst person to ask for that. I make some really bad decisions. If you're a streamer, don't play a game for the viewers. Play a game because you enjoy it. And if you're a viewer, don't watch a game because you want something from the streamer. Watch the streamer because you enjoy what you're there for. You know, if you watch or stream something for a specific thing other than enjoyment, it's not going to be worth it. You're not going to enjoy your time there, or you're not going to keep the viewers, or whatever the case may be. It's not going to be worth it. Go for what you enjoy, and the rest will come naturally.
It's great advice.
That's about it.
That's about it. I mean, what else is there to say? That's amazing. Alright, guys, we're going to watch a couple of Wad's clips. We're going to watch the dance-off one again, because I love that video so freaking much.
I will be right back.
You're-
I have to go pay the water bill.
Okay, we're gonna watch these real quick. So this is, again, him dancing and murdering. It's freaking epic. I'm gonna murder somebody. Let's dance again. I want to see that one more time. Murder, dance. Murder, murder, murder. Dancing, 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 dancing. All right, let's watch this one. This is a pretty good one too. The look on his face is just priceless.
Oh my god.
Like a kid in a candy store. Hold on, wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome back. That look though. This look right here. Hold on. Speed up just a little bit more. Let's speed up just a little bit more. Ready? Oh! What was that about? What happened in this video?
Oh my god.
If that's the one I think. Okay, you're playing again. 1 second. Oh, that's because I was in midair
God.
using a gun that is harder to snipe on now than it used to be. But I was in midair, wasn't completely scoped in, and still got a headshot on a guy. And to finish the round.
I love that look on your face. It's priceless. And the slow motion up to the face.
No, not.
And Avenged, I don't play Destiny anymore, but I do well,
And
it's not that
another one.
I don't play it very often
Shit.
anymore, but when I do, it's on PS4.
You guys keep your questions to the end for me if you could. Because I promise you we'll get to all of them. Your beard's a little bit different in this one.
Yeah, I think that was the very next one.
Oh, but he did die, but he's close. He's close. You look so disappointed. Like, are you like, he's like, I'm so sweaty right now.
That one was clipped by one of my clan admins that was like, "You're so good at Novas, let me clip that," because I supered the top of the doorway instead of the guy himself. And that's why I was disappointed, because I almost cleared out the entire team by myself. Almost, only counted for shooting hand grenades.
That's funny. It really is pretty funny. Alright, guys. So, this next section is what we like to call, Are You Addicted to Video Gaming?
I already know the answer, but I'll
Did you
go along
get
with it.
shorter?
No,
Oh.
I'm just not sitting as far.
Oh, I was like, you're like so close. Like, you're like. Alright, so. The Are You Addicted is a fun little game that we like to play to get to know him as an overall gamer. The game questions that I will ask him have to do with his entire life of gaming. So if any point in time, anything that I ask you is true, answer truthfully, because the longer that you wait to answer the questions, the more we know you're lying.
Or Snoop Nelson.
No, not on these. Not on these. These are yes or no questions. I'm going to ask them. You're going to answer as quickly as you can with yes or no. When I'm done, and I open it up to you guys, I want you guys to all tell us whether or not WADS is or is not addicted to video games. Are you guys ready for this? WADS, are you ready for this?
Always.
Always. He says so calmly. Always. All right. So, Yes or no answers. Do you often relive gaming experiences or think about future ones?
Yes.
Have you ever hid or lied about your gaming?
No.
Do you get very angry when someone or something interrupts a game?
No, not angry.
That was a long pause there, guys. Have you ever taken a break from gaming and binged uncontrollably upon your return?
Yes.
When you're upset, do you soothe yourself with gaming or thoughts to play games?
Yes.
Do you find yourself gaming in the early morning hours?
Not anymore.
Do you find ways to game when you're away from home?
Yes.
Do you set limits with gaming then break them, playing hours longer than intended?
Yes.
Do you lose hours of sleep to gaming?
Yes.
Have you ever called in sick or late to work or skipped classes to game?
Yes.
Have you ever sworn off a game, uninstalled it, and later returned to it?
Definitely.
Do you feel guilt and shame surrounding your gaming?
No.
Does gaming contribute or has it ever contributed to arguments in your relationships?
Oh, God. Yes.
Has gaming taken the place of any hobbies or sports you otherwise used to enjoy?
No.
Do you forget appointments, responsibilities, or deadlines at work or school while gaming?
No.
Do you become irritable and defensive when people suggest that you might be gaming a little bit too much?
Yes.
Have your hours gaming increased over time?
No.
Do you blow off social events to game?
Yes.
Have you lost contact with friends and family since gaming?
No.
Do you have intense feelings while gaming?
Yes.
Do you eat while gaming?
Yes.
Do you forget to eat while gaming?
Yes.
Are most of your friends
Definitely.
gamers?
No.
Are gaming stories the most exciting topics of conversation for you?
No.
Do you read many game-related guides, articles, and blogs?
No. Who needs a guide?
Do you fear a life without gaming?
Yes.
Do you feel irritable and restless when you're away from games for a few days?
No.
Do you envy people who could game in moderation?
No.
Do you prefer your game character's identity to your own?
No.
Have you ever stolen anything to contribute to your gaming?
No.
Do you think your life might be much better without games?
No.
No. That was quick. No. Such conviction in his voice. Let's see. Do you find yourself bored with pretty much anything else in life besides gaming?
No.
Have you put spending on games ahead of your financial responsibilities?
Before, yes.
Have you gained weight since becoming a gamer?
Yes.
Have you felt remorse after a gaming binge?
No.
Have you ever suffered any physical pains from intense gaming?
No.
Have you ever suffered financial problems because of obsessively gaming?
No.
When you want to spend time with your friends, do you invite them to game?
No.
Do you spend real money in games such as DLC, crates, skins, mounts?
DLC, yes.
Do you get angry and insulting with other players who make mistakes?
No.
Have you ever tried limiting your game time by switching games?
Not in that fashion, no.
And last, WADStv, my dear, are the people in your life worried about your gaming?
Yes, one person in particular.
The wife that's watching and not sitting with you?
Yes.
Gotcha. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Is WADS Addicted or not addicted to video gaming? It's up to you, the chat, to decide right now. Spam the chat. Addicted or not addicted? I want to see what y'all have to say. I think this will be fun. Now, see, we already have some here. See, Angry Scotsman says addicted. I'm calling it now. That was about 6 questions in.
I knew the question. I knew the answer before you asked the question.
Amy says addicted. What's up, Link? How are you doing? And Amy, there are plenty of questions. Jake says no comment. Bass says addicted. Not as bad as me, so don't feel too bad. Ghost says addicted. Angry, we decided like 5 minutes ago. Modified Gremlin, very addicted. Suicidal Link, addicted. Bad Gob, addict. I mean, I think you're pretty addicted. I mean, there's a little bit of leeway room in there, a little bit of wiggle, but we'll see. All right, guys. So now's when I'm going to open the floor up to all of you guys, the viewers, to ask Wads whatever questions you want to ask him. All I have to say, though, is if you're going to ask him a question, direct the question at me, at Rochelle LD in the chat, so that I can read them off to him. That way it makes a lot more sense on YouTube when he's answering these questions. The first question comes from Jake Huston. If you go back in time, what would you say to the younger you?
I feel like I've seen that one before, but if I were to say anything to the younger me, would probably just don't change anything, because there's nothing I would change or redirect. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at.
Gotcha. I know there was a question earlier, I don't remember who it was from because they didn't tag me in it, but they want to know what you're vaping.
That depends what flavor or what I build, because I build my own coils.
I don't, what does that?
I'm using, what flavor is this? Richie Rich by 5 Star Juice.
What's it taste like?
Berries and cream.
Delicious. Delicious. And you build your own coils for it?
Oh yeah.
What is that? Like, what does that mean? I don't vape, so...
I wrap everything and wick it myself. I build it my own. I don't go to anybody to build it for me, and I don't use anything pre-built.
I mean, at least you know it's safe then, right?
Definitely.
And Jake wants to know, do you have a wife? And we've been talking about her quite a bit, so yeah.
Definitely.
You should tell her to come in the stream so we can see how beautiful she is. What's up, Toby?
She probably won't.
Oh.
When she hears that, she'll laugh.
Okay, guys, right now, spam the chat with wife or riot. Do it right now. Mad Mutt Reloaded. Thank you so much for that amazing host. I love you. Yeah, I want to see it. Wife or riot? Oh, hi, wifey. You're gorgeous. It's nice to meet you finally. It only took a couple. Yay. It's so nice to meet you.
Just a couple.
Just so. I love the color of her hair. It's gorgeous. She's like, yeah, I know. It's gorgeous. I love it. Everybody, wife or riot? Look, see, she's a star.
Huh.
How long have you guys been married?
How long have we been married?
5 years.
5
Ooh,
years, yeah.
ooh.
5.
Doghouse doesn't know how long he's been married.
I get it confused that we've been together 8 or 9, so I can't take blame for that one.
Yeah, I mean, come on. A cute couple. Woo! Right? Aww. Angry Scotsman, I have so much power. That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming in the camera. We love you. You're awesome. And thank you for letting Wads game for us on a regular. It's very, very understandable of you. All right, so the next one, Jake wants to know, do you watch TV?
Sometimes, if Netflix counts as TV.
I don't think it does, but I mean, Twitch.tv does. Because it
That's
says
true.
TV.
I mean, it is TV.
It says TV, so.
If it's not Netflix, YouTube, or Twitch, I don't watch it.
Amy wants to know if she's shy. Next time, Amy, make sure you direct the questions at me so they don't get lost.
She's probably shyer than I am.
She's like, yeah, I am. Tell her to take a shot with me.
She's got to work later. So she probably won't take a shot.
Damn it. All right, well, you need to because you just fucked up your words.
Damn it, Shell.
I'm sorry. You did this. Ready? Listen. Everybody! Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so let's see. Bad Gab, all the way from, what is it called? Australia, wants to know, what would your ultimate gaming setup be?
My ultimate gaming setup, from the little bit I know about specs, would be basically the same thing I have now, but with double the hard drive storage, which I have 2 terabytes at the moment. So 4 terabytes of hard drive, 16 gigs of RAM, the same processor, except maybe a newer generation, so that it gets higher specs, and a Titan graphics card, because those things are ungodly expensive, but supposedly ungodly good.
Monitors.
And a third monitor, because I would like a third one, just to keep my streaming stuff on, like my bot and my Streamlabs and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I mean, I the last time that I was at Ghosts and for my birthday, playing on his 3 monitors, I was so spoiled. It was amazing. I was like, oh, like
I would love to have a third monitor, but it'll probably be a while before I get one. But with 2, I can do what I need, but with 3, it would be a lot more space.
right.
You need a bigger desk for a third monitor.
Oh god,
yeah.
definitely need a bigger desk.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't there a country song a long time ago called "More Stuff"?
I have no idea. I don't listen to a whole lot of country.
I mean, I remember it came out and everybody played it all the time. It was just more stuff. You have to get a bigger place to put more stuff in it. I don't remember what it was called or anything, but it was something like that. All right. Jake says you look like Ton Jones. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Let's see. And Amy says, do you like Nintendo?
I used to, but not anymore. Like, by used to, I mean back on the Nintendo 64, yes, I love Nintendo.
Uh-huh.
But the new Nintendo, no. It seems like they're just trying to do anything they can to stay alive in the gaming market, other than develop games. I don't see their consoles lasting for very long, because the consoles they've been making seem like they're, what's the word, meant for more family-oriented stuff. But I give Nintendo consoles 5 years at the most.
Have you heard, because I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I saw somewhere that they were revamping the NES.
Really?
Yeah.
I have seen, I think my wife showed me on Facebook, that a third-party company was remaking a version of the Nintendo Game Boy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I would actually buy it because I love the Game Boy. But the hard part would be finding the games and then them getting the support for people to start carrying those games again.
Right. But I mean, you could always go to like a GameScope or a GameStop or, the used game stores. They have them all over the place there.
Yeah, but it would be hard to find like a specific game.
They're really, really
If I'm-
expensive too.
If I'm gonna play like a Game Boy, I'm just gonna download an emulator like I have for the Nintendo 64 and the PS2 on my computer and play it that way. Because why not? I have it right here. Why would I need a third piece of equipment to do it? Or eBay, like Angry Scotsman said.
Right.
eBay would probably carry them, but they're still probably asking an outrageous amount for the games.
Amazon carries them.
Oh, that too. What's up, Kraken? How are you doing, hon? All right, let's see. And Amy has done vowed a war with you now because she's like a
Yeah.
Nintendo geek,
I see
and we
that.
love her.
I liked original Nintendo stuff, but the new stuff is just like I said, it seems like they're just trying to stay alive. There's nothing really new. Like you've got like, what is it now, Mario Kart 10 and a new Zelda game. That's about it.
What about the Switch? How do you feel on the Switch?
My wife has
I
talked
love
about
the
getting
Switch.
one. She would actually play the Switch because she's more of a Nintendo person than I am. But the only game so far that I've seen on the Switch, like I said, is Mario Kart and Zelda. Mario Kart because me and the wife would be a little bit competitive in it, and Zelda because I love Zelda.
And those are the two that Ghost is like, it's the only reason why I got it. It's the only reason why he wanted it was for the Zelda game. And then he got Mario Kart
Yeah.
for while he was in the hospital for a surgery coming up in 4 days.
Man,
So,
I mean, Mario Kart and Zelda and maybe Super Smash Brothers is all Nintendo has going for them anymore.
that's funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So, Link wants to know, and I know you've already answered this question, but Link just got here, so feel free to answer it again. But what are your goals for streaming? Why are you doing it?
The reason I stream is one, just because I game. When I game, I try to stream because I want to share my experience and share the times I enjoy it while streaming to the people that want to watch. But my goals are just to game and have fun. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for a follow for follow or whatever it is streamers ask for now to try to grow. I just want to have fun, and if people want to come in and share in that, hey, go ahead.
I mean, it's great goals and great reasons. For real. Alright, so Ghost says, what is the worst game that you've ever played?
The worst game? That's still a lot of games to go through. That's almost as hard as my favorite games. The worst game, I actually can't pin a name on any game that I would classify as my worst. Just because I've played so many, it's hard to actually keep track of best and worst. I know the best because I remember them, but the worst is probably a game I don't remember ever playing.
Like, there wasn't a game that you ever just kind of picked up and you're like, fuck this, I'm never going to play it.
Actually, yes. And Ghost just said it. I tried playing League of Legends, but not the game, but the community made it so bad, I could not play it. I played it for maybe 8 hours altogether over a week and decided, no, that's it. I can't do it. The community is so bad over in League for new players. It's not worth it.
I mean, you made it longer than Ghost did. He only made it like an hour and a half to 2 hours into LOL. And
I gave it a good try as best I could, but I couldn't do it.
That's funny. Yeah, Ghost tried. And it was one of the games that he was asked to play for the after party. And
Oh.
literally it was, he ended the stream. I don't even know if we rated that night. He ended this stream, uninstalled the game, and was like, calls me and he's like, I'm never playing that again. Like, oh, he was he was so mad. I mean, so mad. It was hilarious.
I actually probably would have liked to have been there that night just because I enjoyed watching stuff like that.
It was hilarious. And like, I'm sitting
Sorry,
here
Coach.
and I'm like, oh my God, guys, I'm scared right now. I'm scared. Yeah,
Luckily, I wasn't really streaming when I started playing it, so there wasn't a lot of footage of that. But yeah, it was a really bad time.
That's funny. Do you work out? From Amy?
Just recently, I've started trying to exercise a lot more and be more in shape. Not that my job doesn't help, because I do lift a lot of raw material for the fire trucks, whether it's, you know, pieces of angle that make pieces of the frame or I-beams that make the frame. But on my downtime, I've been trying to exercise a little bit more and be more in shape. So technically, yes, I guess you could say I work out.
That's awesome. All right, guys, let's watch a couple more clips real quick, because I need to use the restroom now. So let's watch a couple clips real quick, and we'll be back in just 1 second. Let's watch this. Oh my God, you are cracking up. All right, never mind. We're going to watch a couple more because there's somebody in the bathroom, so I'll just wait.
Trying to add a command.
I remember that clip.
Yeah.
That's when the clan I'm in on Destiny was holding a tournament, and we lost just because the clock ran out like 3 seconds too fast. We almost won the tournament.
The last one that actually.
Oh, that was a rough day, but it was a
before,
really
and then
good
page
game.
0 of 6.
We only
so
lost
maybe
because of those 3 seconds.
like test and nothing is page 0. Test 1.
There's even a different overlay back then too.
And you had hair
The last,
Yeah,
the last one
that was where
and
like
like a
we get
full
it.
beard.
before, and then page 0 of 6.
You do that.
So
You go
maybe
without shaving and you shave. And
like test
Chinese head.
and nothing is page 0. Test 1.
Yeah, apparently my wife said I was being hit on, but I haven't paid much attention to chat. To chat. Oh god. To chat.
Oh, that's funny.
Somebody said you looked fit.
Yeah,
that happens
they only
all the
see me
time.
from like here up though.
Yeah. Oh, that's freaking
Other than
hilarious.
that, I'm a fluffy little teddy bear, according to someone.
You're my teddy bear.
My teddy bear. That's funny. And Shank and Ghost are having a battle in the chat right now. I just want you to know this. They're having a battle in the chat right now about Halo.
I played Halo 1 and Halo 2 campaign. I wasn't really into multiplayer back then. I played Halo 1 and 2 campaign, and then I tried to play Halo 3 campaign, but it just felt like the same thing over and over. So I stopped as soon as basically I got started. So I wasn't a big fan of Halo.
Yeah, it started with Halo. Ghost is like, I'm going to leave you on the side of the beach or on the beach to die. Which, if you weren't around for that, there's a link that Ghost posted. I think Ghost posted. No, I think Shink posted it. Exclamation point Dick. No, it was Chronic posted it. Exclamation point Dick. They were all playing PUBG together, and Shink is like impatient and didn't want to wait for them to get to the boat. Left them on the beach to die as the blues rolling in on them. They died. And as they're dying, and he's leaving them there to die, he is out in the middle of the boat, runs out of gas.
Shit,
And he's hurting.
Come on.
And Chronic is like, I got med kits. And Ghost is like, I got bandages or ammo or something. And Ed is like, I have gas. And he's like, what? it was pretty funny. You gotta watch it. The salt is so fucking real. It was amazing. All right.
Shang.
I
Come
know,
on.
right? Oh, he did. He left his partners there to die. Like, come on, man. Shank.
And I just 1 second, Shell. I just want to say this
You're
because
fine.
of the after party. I don't know. Are we still doing Overwatch or are we doing
The new game?
Lawbreakers?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So for anyone in chat that is on PC and would like to join us in the after party, I have 2 more beta codes for Lawbreakers. And if you want to join, whisper me and I will give you a beta code so you can join us. You can't get in otherwise because it's in closed beta, but I have access.
I got this. So I'm guessing you're going to take the first 2 people that are in the safe zone that email or that whisper you, right?
Yes.
Okay, there you have it, guys.
First come, first
The
serve.
first 2 people, you have to be in the safe zone Discord to win it or to get it though, because otherwise you can't talk to us.
The only reason, well, there is in-game voice chat, but it is hosted by Discord, so same thing. But I'm only saying it now because that way they have time to download it and be ready.
Yeah, for real. That works. Angry Scotsman says, "Are you going to be a spectator for mine and Rochelle's battle?"
Battle?
Yeah,
Question.
Angry Scotsman just upped his subscription to tier 2 so that he could get his own interview.
Oh,
Because he thinks
I
he thinks he can outdrink me.
I will definitely try to be there for that. You can count on it. What day is it? Let me mark it on my calendar.
Hold on, let me see if I don't know that we even... No, we haven't scheduled it yet.
When you schedule it, DM me and I will mark it on my calendar because I actually don't have a pen at the moment to write it down.
I mean, you do have a computer sitting right in front of you, right?
But I don't. I keep an analog calendar, if that's what you want to call it, in front of my computer. Like I have a monitor, and then a calendar where my third monitor should be.
Mm.
So that's where I mark everything at.
That's funny. Yeah, I use this little calendar that I have next to me all the time. All the time. The reason that I say you have a computer in front of you, it's a funny story. Like, I think you'll get a kick out of it. So a long time ago, I used to hang out with this one streamer, and he was showing me he was showing me Skyrim for the first time, and I'm sitting in voice with him and I'm watching the gameplay, and somebody in the chat had said something about DLC. And I'm like, the fuck is DLC? And he's like, oh, it's downloadable content. And I'm like, somebody needs to write all this shit down for me and give it to me. And he's like, why don't you write it down? I'm like, I don't have a pen and a piece of paper in front of me. He's like, Shell, you're sitting at a fucking computer right now. Open Word up and shit. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was like a major blonde moment that lasted forever, and it'll still go on forever. It'll still go on forever. It's amazing.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But you have a computer in front of you.
You could just type it. I mean, and the first time that I actually used DLC and knew what it meant, I was so proud of myself.
But it happens to all of us. We all have that moment where we realize, oh, hey, this game has extra stuff. What is DLC? Oh, that's what it is.
Right? It was funny. Yeah,
Sorry,
Shink. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, Shink, you tried to leave me behind the other day. The hell? Come on now. You're not that kind of bullshit. You didn't ask first, Shink. You didn't ask first. You said, are we ready to leave? And Ghost is like, yeah, let's go. Meaning, let's go pick Shell up, not let's leave her fucking behind to die. Ass. Come on. I love you, Shink. You're amazing. Good luck to future games with him. Yeah, he didn't ask if he could leave me behind to die. He asked if he could leave, and Ghost was trying to tell him to leave to go pick me up. And Ghost was like, where the fuck are you going? Go get Shell. He had to tell him like 4 times to go get me. Like 4 times. It's ridiculous. He's just gonna leave me there to die. Serious right now? I wish I would have had that clipped. It makes me rage when I love it. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, I am so freaking hungry. It's disgusting. Like, I could feel my stomach is like... Oh.
Whoops, I knocked my shot glass.
Ah, sounds like a good reason to take another shot.
Hey, alright.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Hi.
I'm not mad. I've gotten over it now, but if he's gonna say he didn't try to leave me there to die, he most certainly did. He most certainly did. It's funny. Alright, cheers. Huh?
I'm away from 500.
Yeah? Do you want to thank some people for some follows?
Yes, actually. Whoops. Vassar, Avenged. I don't know how to say that one, but we'll go with Wilson and Chronic. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. There's his links right there that my amazing partner Ghost just posted. Twitch and Twitter, make sure you guys follow him, stalk him, chase him, and love that bald head of his. Do it.
Remember for good luck.
Oh. Oh. Oh my. Kraken is released, wants to know if you're gonna have his babies.
Maybe. Maybe. I actually know Kraken from another streamer, so I might. I'll let you know.
That's funny. How many kids are you and your wife planning on having?
That's a debate. Because... Oh, and one more.
Shit.
Jake, thank you for the follow. Oh shit, and Shink Diesel. That's one more. $4.99 if my math is right. But don't trust me. I've had too many shots. There's actually a debate going on about how many kids we're gonna have. Because I want as many as it takes to have a boy, because in my family I am the last one to carry on my name. So I want a boy to carry on the name, but I think my wife said that 2 or 3 was the limit, no matter what they were. And there's a debate going on. So
I mean,
we'll see.
That could be that could be dangerous though. Like my parents' neighbors, they're a real sweet young couple that they have the need for a girl. Like Courtney wants a girl really bad.
Right.
And
I mean, I would love her. I'd spoil her to death.
They have 6 boys and another boy in the bun or in the oven.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 7 boys and 7 kids, or in 7 years, 8 years, because the eldest is like a day younger than my kid. So 7 kids in 8 years, and they're all boys, and they're gonna keep going until they get a girl. And I'm like, that's fucked up. I looked at it last time. I said, Courtney, like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, you have 7 boys. It's not gonna happen.
Damn.
I mean, you keep trying, and they like practicing apparently, because God, they keep popping them out. Shit.
It's all about the practice. The practice. It's fun. Exactly. You know.
Oh Lord, that was freaking horrible. You just like totally tripped over your words.
I know.
That's another
Well,
shot
you know-
because he just tripped every word.
Well, alcohol makes the tongue heavy.
I know. So you're like, oh Lord, Savage Soul Gaming, thank you so much for that host. You're
We're almost
amazing.
halfway through this bottle,
I mean, I've almost gone through mine too. Look,
and we're not even to the after party yet.
I'm like, the bottle's getting lighter, but my arm's getting heavier. So I'm like, oh.
It's gonna be a long day, but I don't care. It's gonna be fun.
Heck yeah, for real. Kraken wants to know, what is the worst pickup line that you've ever used in Cheers?
To be honest, I've never actually used a pickup line.
Okay, what about the worst one you've ever heard?
Oh, I've heard some really bad ones. The worst one I could probably think of is one I heard in my senior class going around high school was, "Did it hurt? What? When you fell from heaven?" It's like, that's the best you got? Come on.
Okay, then a follow-up question from Ghost. What's the best pickup line that you've ever heard?
The best pickup line is not necessarily pickup line, but something someone once told me was, you could walk into a bar full of women, okay? You could be the only man there. You're one man, and there are 100 women there. You could walk up to every one of them and ask, wanna fuck, okay? Each one of them, you have a 90% chance of them slapping you in the face, but there is that one person that's just gonna say, okay.
That's pretty good. I'll tell you one that is like the best I've ever heard. Had this guy that used to work for me a long time ago, and he walked up to this chick in a bar. I'm like, he's a good looking dude until he opens his mouth up.
I'm one of them now.
Yeah, like his teeth are all fucked up, like bad. Like he looks like he got hooked on meth or something for a long time. Like his teeth are bad, real bad. And he walks up to this chick at the bar. My brother was with him, and my brother was like, man, this chick was banging. And he walks up to this chick and he goes, do you want to see a picture of my 9-pound wiener? And the chick was like, well, yeah. So he pulls out his cell phone, shows her a picture of his dachshund, his Dutch Hound or whatever it's called, his wiener dog.
Yeah, Dachshund.
Ended up taking her out back behind the bar and fucked her brains out.
All right, I'll give him that one.
I mean, that's the best one I ever heard that actually worked.
Yeah.
Like, good for you.
All right.
That's
Go with that guy.
Right? Jake wants to know, what about having 19 kids?
I don't want my own TV show. No thank you. I have a Twitch channel and a YouTube. I don't need a TV show on top of it.
Reality TV. You just stream
Right.
it live to Twitch.
You might be onto something there.
I mean, you could have like a baby cam and, you know, have like four different cams set up. You got, you know.
There is this group I've heard of, and I think watched a little bit. It's been a while though. I want to say they're in Orlando, but they're called the Streamer House. There's like 4 different streamers, three or 4 different streamers in the same house, and it's 24/7 live of every one of them in that house. You're like, huh? No privacy? No, thank you.
I mean, I couldn't handle that either. I like my
I
privacy.
need a little bit of privacy.
No, I don't like people watching me sleep. That's kind of weird. Navi! But Ghost wasn't paying attention on that one. He must be on his game. We in here, Kitty. We in here.
Well, maybe Ghost is getting a little bit of practicing on Lawbreakers. He might need it.
I mean, I just finished downloading it about 20 minutes before you called.
I've played a little bit. I'm hoping it's probably feudal, but I'm hoping I win one of the giveaways because I would love that graphic card. It's a 1080 GTX instead of a 1060. But no matter what, if for theory's sake, if I do win something from their giveaway, I'm just gonna give it back away. I'm not gonna keep it.
Right? Speaking of that, did you get your 2 people that needed their keys?
Not yet.
What is that noise?
It's my wife's music.
Oh. I'm like, what is that? TJ! What's up, what's up?
She's getting ready for work, so she always listens to music when she does.
That's awesome. What does she do?
That doesn't pertain to getting ready for work.
She's always listening to music, so, I mean, that's normal.
Keys? What keys? I missed something. Vass, we're playing a game called Lawbreakers tonight in the after party, and Wads has 2 keys to give away. The first 2 people that are in the Safe Zone Discord can have a copy of the key. If you whisper him, the first 2 people that whisper him are going to get a key.
Safe zone.
TJ, thank you for that host. You're amazing. Let's see. Jake wants to know, what's your favorite YouTube page? And please don't say your own.
Oh god, no, definitely not my own. My favorite YouTube page, hands down, is Markiplier.
Yes! Yes! Yes, me too!
Markiplier is amazing. I love everything that he does, and he has actually been an inspiration for what I do.
I absolutely adore Markiplier.
Have you been watching his
No.
Prey playthrough?
No, because I'm playing Prey.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah, so I haven't watched it.
It seems like a really good game.
Yeah. No, and it's WADStv and Discord, Voss. Let's see. I mean, he's amazing, and I have even offered everybody in the Safe Zone free tier 5 subscription for getting me an interview with him. And nobody's come through
I've
yet.
tried. I've been commenting on every video I'll watch, but it hasn't been working. I know he does have his show coming up that I would love to see, but I don't think he's coming out here for quite a while.
Oh, no, it'd be done on Skype. Just like this. I'd kill for it. Another one that I would be willing to get with who? Markiplier. Angry Scotsman, Markiplier. Another one, would just be a really fun one, would be Fluffy Talks.
Who was that?
Fluffy Talks, he does top 10s.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Really? Oh my gosh, he's amazing. Amazing. Here, let's do this real quick. And hold on, wait. Go here to YouTube, and I'll just pull up the latest one that he did. An interview with Markiplier. Good luck. I know, Suicidal Link. That's why I said I'll give somebody a tier 5 freaking free sub to me for life if you get that. Alright, let's see. I'll send this to you so you can see who he is. That's him. But
I'll probably check him out after all the festivities.
all the festivities, he's amazing. I watch him every day. Like every single day. Let's see. What is your favorite YouTube video?
My favorite YouTube video? I actually don't think I have one. I haven't watched one over and over to call it my favorite.
Mm.
But if I had to name one, it would have to be a series, and that would be the Happy Wheels series that either Mark or Jack do, because those are funny as shit.
The what series?
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta check those out. Those are hilarious.
I don't know what that is. I think my favorite one was Fluffy Talks and his put your fucking dildo away. Because he does top tens like the worst cakes, or you're bad at social media, stuff like that, or the worst selfies, worst eyebrows, stuff like that, you know. And he does a lot of the selfies. So a lot of the times in the selfies when he's going through them, he'll see one and he'll be like, put your fucking dildo away, and he'll zoom in on where it is. So people in his chat were like, you need to do this one, because he always asks if there's something they want to see. And he did the first one like a couple months ago, and it was hilarious. Like, he even had celebrities that were taking pictures of themselves with like dildos behind them, and it was hilarious. Rebel Cowboy, what's good? Markiplier and Jack Septiceye make Happy Wheels twice as funny as it actually is. I don't even know what Happy Wheels is. Can you tell me what Happy Wheels is?
It's they play a lot of user-made maps that sometimes can turn out really hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny. You should check one out.
I'll have to look it up, because I absolutely love Markiplier, so I'll absolutely check it out. All right, so how did the two of you guys meet?
Who, me and my wife? High school.
You guys high school sweethearts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Aw.
Yeah.
Aw, that's amazing. Amazing. You said you've been together for like 9 years?
Yeah, give or take.
I mean, that's a while. It's an awful long time. What did you guys do on your first date? Do you remember?
No, I have no idea. I don't really remember.
Does she remember?
First date.
We went to the movies.
Movies.
Do you remember what movie it was?
What movie? I remember.
No idea.
Excuse you. You
Mhm.
feeling alright?
Oh yeah.
You sure you're not ready for another shot? Are you sure you're feeling alright? He's got the alka-burps.
Yeah.
Them alka-burps. As long as it doesn't turn out like Azrael 112's did.
What happened with Az?
You don't know what happened to Az?
No, I have no idea.
Alright, here. I'm going to post this and you watch it right now so we can watch your reaction. Ghost wants me to play it, so you listen to it and then I'll cue it up and get it to play so everybody can see this.
I'll be right
Put it
back.
away, and
Oh god.
I just want to see his reaction first.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna see if I can get this in here. Alright, guys. This is what happened in Azrael's interview. Put it away, and then we'll just clip it, and it'll become infamous on the channel forever.
Come here, Mike.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He forgot to shut off his camera.
that did not go well. That did not go
He
well.
forgot
at all.
to shut off
Oh,
his mic.
man.
Oh my god.
Wow. Cobra, get out. You don't want to eat that. That was horrible.
Put it away, and then we'll just clip it, and it'll become. I about died. What's up, J3? I'm serious. Like, that was so freaking bad. Like, and to me, in my headset, like, these are noise canceling ones. So that's all I heard. It didn't sound like vomit. It sounded like he shat down his leg. Like, that's.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And it's funny because I'm like, right before they clipped it, right at the right spot, because I'm like, it'll become infamous in the channel forever. And he gets up and he starts puking, and I'm like, oh god, are you all right?
Oh, I'm great.
Are you sure?
I just might have to pace myself a little bit. Yeah.
Godly Guardian, what's good, sweetheart? How have you been?
I don't know about empty, but it'll have a decent chunk gone, that's for sure.
I mean, if we keep up this pace, you never know. Jake wants to know what your wife does for a living.
For a living, she is a CNA.
That's awesome. I was an STNA for 12 years. I understand.
Long time.
Yeah, well, it does a lot of wear and tear on your body, so take good care of her.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, for bro. Yeah, take real
What are you
good
gonna
care.
talk about? I can't hear it.
Well, that's your fault for not watching the stream anymore.
I gotta get ready for work. I'm about to leave.
So I got to go. It's almost 11. I got to be there at 11. And
Yeah.
Jake, he's already said this like 3 times. He wants to know what you do for a job.
What I do for a
I
job,
know. Hold on.
do-
Can I answer it?
Yeah.
You know what he does for a job? He stands out on the street corner and he flips one of those signs up in the air, and every now and then it'll hit him like right in the head. That's how he got that scar on his neck. Remember hearing the story earlier? See that scar? That's how he got it, because one of those big arrow signs landed right on the side of his neck and like fucked him up. That's what happened. Promise you. No, go ahead, tell him.
I build fire trucks, and I took a piece of material to the neck to get that scar, and 20 stitches later,
Jesus.
Darn it.
straight out of a saw. And I have the piece of material sitting right next to me.
Wow.
I keep it as a trophy.
Wow.
I'm gonna beat you with it.
That's funny. Ghost is gonna ask to keep his rib. I think that's hilarious. Jesus!
Yeah, this is the piece of material that gave me the scar.
Did they have to pull it out of your neck?
No, it bounced off my neck and hit the roof.
Thank God it didn't hit like your carotid.
They could see the artery as they were putting stitches in.
Oh my.
They wouldn't tell me how close it was.
I was gonna say, because that's like literally, that's like right there next to your carotid. Like, it's
Yeah.
like literally like your carotid's right here.
Yeah, they took x-rays to make sure there wasn't anything right next to the artery, so they didn't have to dig out.
That thing's freaking huge. How
Yeah,
did that
about 50
happen?
long. The saw I work on, it's got 2 heads on it. Each saw is a head,
Mhm.
and it's got clamps that hold the material down. And the clamps didn't hold the material that day, so when the saws come up, it just spun the material, and as it was spinning, it shot out of the saw, hit my neck, and then bounced up to the roof.
And it took like 2 months to find it.
Yeah, I was out of work for about 3 months, 2 months,
Ah.
and I couldn't lift more than a pound for over half of that.
Oh my God.
We moved 3 days after the accident.
Whoa. That's Like Voss says, that's brutal. Ronnie says, ouch, as we say in Africa. Inya. I probably said that wrong, but... Ow! The hell? God. Yeah, Ghost is going to ask him if he could keep his rib.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. He'd be like, see, this is what they took out of me. Let me poke you with it. I'm sure I did fuck it up because I don't speak any other languages besides like a little bit of Italian. That's it. Just a little bit. A little bit. It's funny. So, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Is there a reason why?
Yeah. I've always wanted to go to Japan, and why not the capital?
I mean,
At least I think it's the capital. I have no idea.
It's one of the busiest cities there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny. What are some of the things that are on your bucket list?
I haven't actually made one yet, so there's no bucket list to be listed.
What do you think you would put on it?
That's a tough question. I have no idea what I would put on my bucket list. I have no clue. Snoop Nelson. Let's go with that.
Alright. Works for me. Absolutely works for me. Now, if you could do any job in the world, I mean anything, whether you were qualified or not, what would your dream job be? Have a good night at work, honey. I love you.
Dream job? Either working for Square Enix or working for Blizzard.
Why Blizzard?
I love Blizzard's games. They've done a really good job with almost everything they've come out with.
I think the first time I ever heard of Blizzard was the one time that Destiny was coming out with something new, and it didn't come out when it came out, and then nobody could get into the game. You remember that, Ghost? What was that? What was that? Because everybody was bashing the hell out of Blizzard all over, like, Twitter, and, like, Ghost knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is. I'm sure he'll come and pop in and be like, that isn't Blizzard? That's Bungie.
Yeah,
That's what
Bungie.
it was Bungie. Now, see? I was confused.
I actually wouldn't mind working for Bungie either.
Why? Oh, because
I
of
like
Destiny?
Bungie's stuff. Yeah.
That's funny. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life.
One game for the rest of my life?
Yeah, Dark Julia, thank you for that host. You're amazing.
God, that's a tough question. Oh my god. One game for the rest of my life would have to be... As much as I hate to say it because I don't play it anymore, it would be Destiny.
I mean, makes sense. Since
Yeah.
that's... How many hours total do you think you have in that?
I can tell you exactly. 1 second.
Oh, Lord.
I have 1,800 hours on Destiny, plus 12 deleted characters with a combined 600 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention my new account, which has, if it loads, about 100 hours. So I'm looking at what, 3,000 hours, give or take.
How much money have you spent in it?
Oh God! Thanks to Destiny's lovely DLC, probably about $300.
Yo.
Yeah. Whoops.
What did you do?
I dropped my vape.
You dropped your what? Oh, your vape?
Yeah.
Dropping shit. What do you think, guys? Does he need another shot for that?
Oh God. I don't think I'm gonna last 24.
Hey, you have plenty of time to sober up. You'll be alright. You'll be fine.
And there goes my cap.
Oh my god, I love the smell of these corks. They're so... I love it.
I got one you'd probably like.
It's...
I used to work actually for. Have you ever heard of George Dickel?
Mm-mm.
They are a whiskey company based out of Tennessee, but they are owned by a company that owns a lot of brands like Bacardi and Smirnoff and I think Captain Morgan and a few others. I used to work for them as a bottler. So all the IW Harper.
Take that
I
shot,
used to
it'll help.
follow first runs of those. When they brought those back on the show, I bottled those.
Holy shit. And Fox comes in. Fox comes in with that's 125 days in Destiny. Holy shit. Oh my god. Link, I'd like that. Are you alright?
I'm great. I'm just a little.
Dee.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's funny. Alright, Link says, this is a question for you, not for me. But Link says, how much dick do you have to suck to get an interview with Shell?
Well, I'm assuming Shell doesn't have one, so 0.
I mean, I have a partner though.
True. I've technically sucked 0, so I'm gonna say 0.
I'd hope so. Thank you. Fuck. Oh, holy shit, that's funny. That's funny. Funny. Kitty has a dick. What was the quote number for Kitty's dick? As I have a command that throws water balloons. Are you gonna puke?
No.
Oh, alright. You just had that look on your face there for a second. You're like, ooh, and then you took your headset like, I'm gonna take this off and run! Maybe I'll make it to the bathroom, make it closer to the bathroom than freaking Azrael did.
Ugh. Poor ass.
I mean, you know what's funny about that is he went over there, he did what he had to do, he cleaned it up, he came back and finished his interview, and then went to Ghost Stream and finished the freaking after party. Like, that's straight up, like a champ. What the fuck? Like, for real. No, Ghost, there's not. No, there's not. Not at all. So there. Just saying. Oh, God. So, anyways. Well, why don't you tell us about this game? Did you give out the keys already?
I gave one out. I have one more.
They don't have a whole lot of time to get it downloaded if they want to play.
Right. So
one of you guys that wants to play a game with Ghost and Wads and I, you need to whisper Wads for a key. You have to be in the Discord though, so that you can talk to us. And we probably won't go all night long. Because, like I said, Ghost and I played PUBG all day, and that's, like, really hard on our little bodies. What's being played? It's called what again?
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers. And tell us a little bit about it.
Lawbreakers is being developed by Boss Key Gaming and sent out by Nexon, and it is a first-person shooter where you have the law and the breakers, and it's really fun. There's only about 3 modes so far, but each side has the same classes as the other. You have your Titan, and you have various other classes like an assassin and a wraith, but they're exactly the same on both sides, so neither side is more overpowered than the other. They're just different attitudes. But so far it seems fairly balanced and really fluid as far as gameplay goes. I've had a lot of fun with it the past couple of days, and just like 2 days of gameplay I've made it up to like level 13. And they're also doing a giveaway where all you have to do is play. Up to 100 matches get you an entry into the giveaway, where they give away either a replica of an in-game gun. They're giving away 2 GTX 1080 graphics cards, and what was the other one? A Logitech gaming bundle, which includes a headset, a mouse, and keyboard. So give it a shot. It's not bad.
I mean, sounds like a good deal. Beauty and a Beast, what's up? Yo, how are you doing? Exclamation point victim in the chat, guys. We'll give you WAD's information so that you guys could follow him. I think everybody should follow you so they could come in and watch your Destiny and all the other stuff. Because, let's just go, hi, Ed. Let's just go dance, murder, dance some more. I mean,
right?
That was the best freaking clip ever. Like, for real. Best clip ever. Hands down. Like, I love it. Like, I think it's funny how you can dance in the game. Like, and
then murder someone and then go right back to dancing.
But I mean, I just think it's funny how you can actually dance. Like, I mean, when we dance in other games, we, like, teabag and, like, move around, and that's, like, all you could do. Like, are the dances DLC, or do you have to buy them or earn them, or...
No. Well, some of them you do, but Bungie implemented like a emote reward system you can get sometimes from some of the in-game activities. So you can buy them, or you can just play some of the activities and get them.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, for real. I know, and like Star Wars is the only like MMO that I've ever really played. The what is it called? Oh my god, I can't even remember the name of one of my favorite games. Are you fucking kidding me? The hell is The Old Republic? That's the one. Durr. Some of the dances and stuff are actually like DLCs that you have to buy it or get it in like the cartel market or whatever it's called.
I've never actually given the Old Republic a chance yet, so I might try to play it a little bit this week.
I love it. I mean, it's free to play, but it's also pay to play. So you could play it free to play and have quite a bit of access to everything. But if you pay the subscription, you just get more. It's dumb. Like, there's no reason to really pay for anything if you're not going to play it on a regular basis.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, are you laughing at me, Ed? I mean, we've drank a little bit. I think Wads is a little wasty pants right now, though.
Yeah, I won't deny. I'm a little bit.
Don't put your head back. You're not going to sleep yet. Oh, goodness sakes. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and... Are you toasted? I am not as toasted as Wads is.
No, definitely not.
Wads is pretty wasty pants. I'm thinking it's amazing, to be honest. Just saying. Oh, goodness. But I think we're going to go ahead and go over to Ghost Stream here in a second. And it's like I have to get something to eat, like, so bad. Like, so bad.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, I really need to get something to eat. Because I haven't eaten all day. Like, I keep forgetting. But then again,
I'm so tired.
I've been playing PUBG all day, so do I forget to eat while I'm gaming? Yeah. That's funny. So, not before I do, because I gotta go to work. Oh, damn. Beauty and a Beast, thank you so much for dropping them bitties on my titties. You're amazing. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. So, you know we always use a secret phrase when we go over to my amazing stream partner's channel. What do you think tonight's phrase should be?
Giant wads.
Alright, guys. That's what it's going to be as soon as Ghost hits play. We're going to go over there. And like I said, he probably won't make it all night because, like, we're both exhausted. It's been a really, really long week, and it's... Wait, what? I'll post it in a second, Ed. Love you. But I'll post it in a second. So, let's see. Oh, he just changed the title of his stream. He's getting ready to go. Alright, dude, I gotta say thank you so much for joining me here today. You're amazing. This has been a lot of fun. I love getting to know you, all of you guys, on a very personal level. That's the reason why we do these interviews. So, without further ado, like I said, thank you so much. And, guys, this is what you're gonna say in the chat. And I will see you on the other side of the safe zone. Bye-bye.